Hey everyone, and welcome to our Bhutan adventure. We kicked off our journey from Bhubaneswar. After a cozy train ride, we arrived at NJP station early in the morning. From NJP, we embarked on a thrilling road trip through the enchanting Jaldapara Wildlife Sanctuary. Our journey led us to Jaigaon, the bustling border town of India. This is where our adventure truly began. With hearts full of anticipation, we crossed over to Phuentsoling, Bhutan. The iconic Bhutan Gate welcomed us to this enchanting country. Phuentsoling is a charming town with a perfect blend of old-world charm and modern amenities. We spent the rest of the day exploring Phuentsoling's charming streets. Quaint cafes, unique shops, and friendly locals made our experience even more delightful. We couldn't resist indulging in some delicious coffee and cakes while window shopping. A quick tip for fellow Indian travelers: Bhutan accepts Indian currency at Paro, making it super convenient. Plus, you can easily enter Bhutan with just a passport or voter ID card. For children, a birth certificate suffices. How cool is that? And to add a touch of spirituality to our day, we visited the serene Zangtopelri Monastery, located close to the Bhutan Gate. That's a wrap for the day. Good morning. We kicked off our day with a visit to the immigration office. While we waited for our documents to be processed, we took a moment to appreciate the beautiful paintings adorning the walls. And then the adventure began. We left Phuentsoling behind and embarked on a thrilling drive to Thimphu. The journey was a visual feast. We passed by the charming Gedu College of Business Studies, a picturesque college amidst nature. Winding roads took us higher and higher, revealing breathtaking panoramas with every turn. We stopped by for lunch and admired the unique architecture of Bhutan. The drive was punctuated by stunning waterfalls, perfect pit stops to refresh and recharge. As we approached Thimphu, we made a stop at the confluence of two mighty rivers, Paro and Thimpu. In Bhutanese, rivers are called Chu. This was a serene spot, perfect to unwind before entering the bustling capital. We soaked in the beauty before continuing our journey. And finally, after a day filled with wonder, we arrived to Thimpu, the heart of Bhutan. We checked into our hotel, ready to rest our weary legs and soak in the enchanting atmosphere of the Himalayan kingdom. The day began with an early morning trek to Punakha Dzong from our hotel, which was only 2 kilometers away. The Dzong is perched on a hill, offering magnificent views of the city. It's a very peaceful spot if you want to find some quiet, as it's not a popular tourist destination. After breakfast, we made our way to the Dochula Chorten and Dochula Pass. Dochula Pass, located on the road between Thimphu and Punakha, is a stunning mountain pass at an altitude of over 3,100 meters. On a clear day, it offers a breathtaking 360-degree panoramic view of the snow-capped Himalayan peaks. The pass is most famous for the Dochula Chorten, a cluster of 108 memorial stupas known as the Druk Wangyal Chortens. The number 108 is a sacred number in Buddhism. Spending around 45 minutes, we headed to the beautiful Punakha Valley. If you plan a trip to Bhutan, do not miss going to Punakha. Rafting in Punakha is a popular adventure activity that provides a unique perspective on Bhutan's stunning landscapes. The gentle rapids on the rivers make it an ideal choice for beginners, families, and those seeking a scenic flow. The journey offers breathtaking views of the lush valley and traditional Bhutanese villages. The experience is as much about the spectacular scenery as it is about the thrill. Rafters paddle through pristine waters, passing majestic cliffs, dense forests, and the iconic Punakha Dzong, which is located at the confluence of the two rivers. The best time for rafting is during the spring, March to May, and autumn, September to November. when the weather is pleasant and the water levels are optimal. Our journey to Punakha was centered around one main destination, the magnificent Punakha Dzong. Known as the Palace of Great Happiness, this dzong is a masterpiece of traditional Bhutanese architecture built in 1637 without any blueprints. Stepping inside, I was awed by its towering white walls, intricate woodwork, and the series of courtyards that serve as both a government office and the winter residence for the monastic body. More than just a beautiful building, the Punakha Dzong is the very heart of Bhutanese history and spirituality. It has hosted the coronations of all the country's kings and is home to many sacred relics. To visit here is to walk through living history, where every corner tells a story of the nation's past and present. Its location is nothing short of magical, set at the confluence of two rivers. This gives the fortress a surreal, floating look, especially when the jacaranda trees are in full bloom. On the way back from Punakha Dzong, we passed by the fertility temple known as Chimi Lakhang. It is a small but highly significant monastery in the Punakha Valley of Bhutan. The temple is a pilgrimage site for couples all over the world who seek blessings for a child. Today, we started our day early with a visit to the Buddha Dordenma statue. The Buddha Dordenma is a colossal bronze statue gilded in gold that sits on a hilltop overlooking the Thimphu Valley. We were lucky enough to witness a local festival where men, women, and children from all over the town had gathered dressed in colorful attire. From the Buddha Dordenma statue, we stopped at the National Memorial on the way and then headed to Simply Bhutan to see a model of the traditional Bhutanese way of life. Simply Bhutan is an interactive living museum in Thimphu that offers visitors a quick and immersive introduction to Bhutanese traditions and daily life. Upon arrival, visitors are often greeted with a taste of local ara, a traditional rice spirit. Dried food is a fundamental part of traditional Bhutanese cuisine, primarily due to the country's cold climate and mountainous terrain. The practice of drying and preserving food, especially meat, allows communities to have a consistent food supply throughout the long winters. The museum also showcases traditional house construction techniques, features cultural performances with music and dance. It's a wonderful place to gain a deeper understanding of Bhutanese heritage, with a visit not only being fun but also supporting local youth employment and the preservation of their rich culture. From Simply Bhutan, we took a quick drive to the Royal Takin Preserve. We were so hungry that we couldn't wait to go eat. We went to a restaurant with a beautiful view overlooking Tashi Cho Dzong. After a quick lunch, we left Thimphu for our final destination, Paro, crossing the Chuzon Bridge on the way. The drive was picturesque, with rice fields stretching along the Paro River. We even stopped to dip our feet in its cool waters. On the way, we stopped to see the beautiful Paro International Airport situated amidst the surrounding mountains. We reached Paro with the traditional wooden cantilever bridge known as Nyamai Zam welcoming us. This bridge over the Paro River leads to the impressive Paro Rinpu Dzong. As you sit by the river, the gentle flow of the water seems to carry all your worries downstream. The rhythmic sound and tranquil sight create a deep sense of calm, washing away your troubles and leaving you with a profound feeling of peace. Good morning. We woke up excited today. The childhood dream was about to be fulfilled. We began our most anticipated day with an early morning start to trek to the iconic Tiger's Nest Monastery. The hike was a challenging but rewarding journey, taking us about 2.5 hours to ascend through a dense, enchanting forest filled with rhododendron trees with the sounds of small waterfalls guiding our way. The trek to the Tiger's Nest Monastery is an unforgettable journey through Bhutan's pristine natural beauty. From the moment you begin, the trail winds its way through a lush, dense forest with the air feeling crisp and cool. As you ascend, the forest gradually thins, revealing increasingly spectacular views of the Paro Valley below. The final stretch to the monastery offers the most dramatic scenery. At an elevation of 11,000 feet, we reach the first viewpoint, where the monastery suddenly appeared, clinging precariously to a sheer cliff face, a breathtaking sight that made the entire climb worth it. Inside, the Tiger's Nest Monastery is a complex of sacred temples and caves, a site of immense historical and spiritual significance. After exploring the monastery and absorbing its serene atmosphere, we began our descent. The return hike was just as beautiful, with the trail winding through the same rhododendron forest that had captivated us on the way up. The next morning, we left early for Phuentsoling, a 4.5 hour drive from Paro, marking the end of our incredible Bhutanese adventure. See you soon. Do like and share.